In the Trenches, episode 23, last episode of the season, Super Bowl results. Uh, Super Bowl went about as kind of predictable by most people. I certainly, if it's something I predicted, then it was very predictable. Seattle won 29-13. I picked Seattle minus the 4.5 points, which means in the playoffs, my record was 6-7, and as our younger generation does, these days 6-7, 6-7, whatever that means. But anyways, it was an okay game. For some parts of it wasn't as competitive as I hoped it would be. The result was something I expected. Sam Darnold didn't lose the game. He did what he's been doing all season long, and in the playoffs, not making the mistakes that lose the game. He he had no turnovers in the last four straight games, the four most important games of the season. Week 18, which was to get the number one seed, no turnovers, the playoffs and Super Bowl, four straight games without turnovers, exactly what he needed to do. On the other hand, the New England offense had not done almost much at all throughout the playoffs, and they have been playing good defenses, and so that, but again, and they probably played the better defense, the best defense so far, at least in terms of how it played out. That Seattle defense really did great. And if I was going to be asked for an MVP, it would be that whole Seattle defensive line. But they got to pick a player. So Kenneth Walker got it because he had a lot, like 140, almost 150 yards. Well deserved. I didn't think Sam Darnold played well enough to get the MVP, but again, he didn't lose the game. And like I said, predictable as a result. And that's the 2025 season. Um, I'll probably try to come back here real quick, do some updates. I believe free agency starts March 11th. And then we have the draft, like starting in April 23rd, I believe. And then we have the schedule in May because, the NFL season never really ends. So we'll talk to you soon. And, you know, try to stay warm the rest of the winter. We'll see you soon.